Good morning, beautiful people. Hello against the army. Deslogic, Siren, Kane Friday. I think that's all I see, man. Nope, it won't let me go up anymore. Yep, that's it. I see 0 people. It doesn't say I'm live yet. Weird. Can you hear me? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? All right, that was a big delay. Yeah, we went from 60 to 30 today. Good morning, Lola. Good morning, ATS. All right. Man, my sinuses are all jacked because the weather keeps changing so frequently. Good morning, Venture. Good morning, Mama T. Joe McBride. Now here's my squirrel. Squirrel. Keith must have left the green screen on from last night because the green part is showing other stuff. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're up early today.
I am up early. I know. It's what happens when you can't really sleep at night. You just get up early.
Yeah, toss, turn, toss.
Yeah, one of those nights.
I hate tossing and turning.
Yeah, me too. When you can't shut your head off.
Oh, yeah, that's the worst. You're like, shut up. Quit talking to me.
Stop talking to me. Quit asking questions. I don't know.
Get out of my head. Morning, Jay Tizzo.
You want to see something exciting?
Sure.
Okay, hang on. So you know that coin that I've been talking about forever and ever and ever that we showed the mirror blockage on that 43 cent? On that 43 still cent?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it got auctioned off last night at Stacks and Bowers.
Oh, what did it end at?
Look.
31.
$31,200.
That's awesome. Well, at least the turn down of 16,000 was good, I guess.
Yep, it was. They made a good choice. If I watched a lot of the items on the auction last night, they had a Stella on there that went for like $900,000, and
Oh my God.
I know the auction brought really high prices. So it doesn't, when they finally got to this, it didn't surprise me because the auction was bringing like big money.
All the rich people came.
Big time. Yeah.
So. Morning, Jake Hudson.
But it's over. I'm done with it. It's over. Yay.
You're like, yay. That's why you didn't sleep. You stayed up all night watching it.
No, it started at 1 though, and that was one of the last, like, it was in the last 10 lots, and there were like 400 and something lots.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Holy crap. But there were some pretty amazing coins in that auction last night.
Morning, John Shank. Who auctioned it?
Stacks and Bowers.
Stacks and Bowers?
Yeah. Yeah, that auction was just craziness. The coins in it were just crazy.
Gets the army member for 10 months. I hate yellow. Well, don't eat yellow snow. I know that much.
I hate yellow. Okay. That was random.
Well, he says he hates yellow, so.
I know. Yeah, definitely don't eat yellow snow. I hate yellow.
Yeah, we used to like go outside and get snow and make our own like snow cones. So,
Uh-huh.
and your parents are always telling you, make sure the snow's like really nice and white.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm still trying to wake up. I see Keith in my coffee cup.
You what?
That's you see right there. Johnny T made that, and that's a little figurine of Keith looking like Mr. Magoo.
Of Keith, I don't see what you're talking
See
about.
where my fingers touch me? Do, 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 do.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's funny.
The green screen's on, and the inside of my cup's green. So that's at the shop.
That's funny. 2 months till I'm rid of this yellow membership badge.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's what that means. Okay. Yellow.
Yeah, I did the generic membership badges.
Oh my gosh, that's funny.
Wow, that's crazy. So in like 2 months, I've been like monetized for a year. Wow, time flies.
Uh-oh, I'm yellow too. I'm yellow too.
Don't eat that yellow snow, Paula.
I know. I don't mind it though. It's okay. I don't mind yellow.
It's kind of salty.
Come on, you need like a turd membership badge, a squirrel membership badge. Of course a squirrel, but that should be like your big, like 2 year or whatever.
John said he's colorblind. Yeah, I
What
need
else
to come up
does she
with
need? A turd, a squirrel.
some little.
I don't know.
After a year, you can be like a rainbow turd.
There you go. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, you start off
King,
as
you could be king turd. A king
start off
turd.
start off as a little brown turd and and grow up.
And then grow up into a beautiful rainbow king turd.
Well, the banner's green, but the little circle star thingy's yellow.
No, a yawn membership badge that needs to be on Keith's coin
Okay. Keith will not let me do yawn or anything on the Coin Crew channel, so I put the explanation mark yawn on here.
Oh.
It's my channel, so explanation point yawn.
To get my biologic injections and Orva wine to your prayer list. If you pray, she's in the hospital in Ohio, listed as heart failure. Oh, for sure, Lola. I feel your pain on those biologics, man.
Morning, Sterling. Morning, Natty.
And Orva wine. Okay.
Where's my breakfast? I need to have an explanation point asterisk.
That's true.
I'll work on it. They can have some like booties. I guess my enunciation on a lot of things sound like different things.
So does your enunciation.
Or yeah, whatever. Enunciation. One of those Asians.
To prove a point.
But I think nobody can pronounce fish sticks correctly.
Fish sticks?
Yeah, no one can enunciate fish sticks.
Fish sticks.
Because it sounds like
fish sticks.
It doesn't sound like sticks.
No, it doesn't. I think they planned that.
Yeah, like the what is it? Asterisk.
Asterisk.
I call it an asterisk, and so it
Asterisk.
sounds like asterisk.
Asterisk.
The little star thing is asterisk. So it's twerking. Morning, dropping the mic. Yeah, a little symbol turns into a twerk because it's asterisk.
Love that South Park.
South Park fun.
Love that South Park EP. What is that?
South Park episode.
Oh, which one? I'm behind. I don't know what's going on.
We're talking about asterisks, and now you're behind.
I know, am I behind? I know. Asterisk. Am I behind? A butthole. Hold your tongue and say, no, you hold your tongue and say fish dicks. Fish dicks.
You don't even have to hold your tongue. Oh, there's a fish sticks episode.
Oh, there is? Oh my gosh, I bet that's hysterical. Fish sticks. Oh my gosh, I gotta look that up now. It's gotta be hysterical.
Yeah, they have some that's kind of like way out there, like
I know.
super inappropriate ones.
Good morning, Natty. I don't know. I like it. I think it's funny. I like stupid humor. Yeah, I think I like it where you can watch something and you don't have to really think about it. Like you just know exactly what they're saying.
Yeah, watch a letter if you don't want to think and you just want to watch something. Watch Letterkenny. Letterkenny.
Letterkenny.
Yeah.
Like the Waco one. Oh my gosh. I don't know. They are. I mean, some of them are pretty gross, but and there's a video game, like you can play it on the video game, and some of the video game is not really appropriate either. Really not appropriate, but appropriate for what? It's appropriate for me and you. It's just not appropriate for kids.
Yeah, it's not appropriate for children.
Right.
Yeah, because like
unless that's how you want to raise your children. I don't know.
When we had our like Nintendo 64, I got this like video game called Conker's Bad Fur Day. And some of that stuff in there was inappropriate.
Big T watched it. Oh my god. Marva is married to my uncle Michael, who has COPD and emphysema, morphine needed is on oxygen as well. They all need something really good. I saw that.
Drop of the Mic has the season and episode on the fish sticks.
Oh my gosh, I need to watch that now.
Send some positive vibes and prayers Lola's way.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't have to think when you watch Letterkenny, and then sometimes you're like, what did I even just watch? Good morning.
My poor little grandson's got pink eye, and he does not understand it. My eye hurts, and it's just all swollen and goopy this morning,
and he probably wants to keep touching it.
Yep, wants to keep touching it, and it's so sad. And then she took him to the doctor about 4:00 last night, and they were supposed to call the prescription in. Well, she had a doctor's appointment after that, so she went to her doctor's appointment and then went to the pharmacy to pick up his medication, and they didn't have his medication. It had never been called in.
Oh,
so
no.
by the time she got back home and got a hold of the on-call doctor, the pharmacy was closed. So she has to go wait till the pharmacy opens today to pick it up. So we couldn't even start his medication. Yeah, John Schenkel, there's lots of people with it. It's weird. It's like really going around, like big time this shit, like big time.
Yeah, a couple months back, we had to pick up my grandson from school because he had it. And so I just kept telling him, don't touch your eye.
Yeah,
Like,
I get it every once in a while because I can't keep my hands off my grandkids. So,
I was like, if you touch your eye, you have to go wash your hand. I
hmm
kept telling him because if you touch your eye and you touch other things, then we're all going to get it.
exactly.
Morning, Mike.
Yeah, he was he was so upset last night that he wore himself out. My son put him in the bathtub, and he didn't want my son to touch him. He wanted mom or grandma. He didn't want my son to touch him. So I went in there and sat with him, and he was falling asleep in the bathtub. So I just scooped him up out of the bathtub, wrapped him in a towel, and came and sat on the couch, and he fell asleep on me, wrapped up in a towel. And I didn't have the heart to wake him up, so I had to lay there with him wrapped up in a towel, sleep until his mom got home.
Yeah, I do not miss kids in like grade school because like when my
Mm-mm.
kids were in grade school, they got lice once a year, and then every year, like clockwork, I would end up with bronchitis from all the little germs that they brought home.
Yep. The things well, I'm constantly telling you guys like, oh, this one's sick or this one's sick or I'm sick or blah blah blah. This house is like a hospital ward. Somebody's
It's
always sick in this house. Uh,
it's a petri dish waiting to
It
explode.
is. It is. So I that's another reason why I can't wait for the weather to start getting nice. Get people out of my house and let them play outside because they're just cooped up in this. It's been nonstop rain and they need to just get out and touch grass and play. Germex or wipes, but they never, yeah.
Yeah, I was like wiping down the services when we had the COVID, but then you quit being diligent.
hmm Well, we need to be exposed to this. We need to like it's going to take a while for all of us to get our immune systems back up and running properly because we isolated ourselves for so long and you know, yeah, a lot of what we did was to prevent one single virus from getting in, but in the meantime, we also kept out everything else that
Yeah,
we need to be exposed to normally. And we didn't. So we all have pretty crappy immune systems, I imagine, right now, and need to build that back up. So it's going to take us catching things.
I heard the measles was coming back.
Well, that's unfortunate because that was eradicated through vaccinations, which aren't like the ones nowadays. And I don't want to, anyway, we shouldn't talk about it because,
Yeah.
yeah. Anyway,
You ready for some factor crap?
yeah.
There's only two right answers, and you have to spell them out. It's 4 letters. So the answer is either fact or crap. All right. First question. The name iris is derived from the flower of the same name. What? The name iris is derived from the flower of the same name. Doesn't make sense. Morning, DTS.
Oh, we got to wait for the go. Okay.
Yep. Re-put it in. No true or false, Eric. It's fact or crap.
Fact or crap? I do remember that much. Oh, mine's in there twice because I thought I put it before the go and then I refreshed and it was after the go.
Well, it's the second crap, so
Okay.
It doesn't affect
That's
anything.
Bill Gibson. Yeah, because my second one is down lower. So
Bill Gibson got the first crap of the day.
taking the first crap. Bill Gibson takes the first crap.
Yes, I'm a strict squirrel.
That's fact.
Yep, that's a fact. Electric eels can create an electric shock equivalent to 500 volts.
I'm really bad at this game because it's a 50-50 shot. And we all know that when there's a 50-50 shot, Paula usually gets it wrong.
Yeah, Paula likes to do the opposite.
It's opposite day. It's opposite day.
Morning, Lex. Morning, Michael LeFew.
Yeah, I think I'm the only one that put crap. I am the only one that put crap.
It's the 8th fact.
EMR?
Yep. EMR.
I told you, if I'm guessing, I'm going to get it wrong.
Yeah, these cards were made in 2002, so. All right, next question. The wife of President Lyndon Johnson, known as Lady Bird, was actually named Elizabeth. Stings like touching electric cord fence. Yeah, I've never touched an eel, so.
Me either. Well, I can't say that. I did catch one time. Not an electric eel, but I did catch one time. And I think my grandma was planning on cooking it, but we couldn't get the thing to die.
Yeah, I've never tasted eel either. It's the 10th crab. 1, 2.
Laney?
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 Laney. Laney bug. That's what Ida calls her. Eel is pretty good.
Doesn't it have a lot of little bones in it?
Dude.
Or is that snake? I don't know. I think so too, dropping the mic. I think I remember something like that.
Yeah, those guys did some weird stuff. Didn't they start out on YouTube?
Was it YouTube? They started out somewhere.
Well, and then their show was on like MTV after they got popular.
I thought they were around before YouTube. I don't know, maybe not.
I don't know. But MTV ended up like picking up their series.
Mm-hmm. Rattlesnake is tasty. It tastes like, well, that does me no good, that comparison, Sterling, because I haven't had walleye. So
Rattlesnake tastes like walleye.
Okay, what does walleye taste like? Well, walleye tastes like
I think walleye is popular here in Michigan.
I don't know.
My grandpa used to eat it all the time.
I don't want to eat something that tastes like fish unless it's a fish.
Right?
Snake tastes like fish. Are you sure the fish doesn't taste like snake? I don't know.
Yeah, people might have been eating snake before they started eating fish.
Maybe.
All right. Next question. Narcolepsy is a sleep-related disorder. Some people say snake tastes like chicken.
That I could relate to. But well, it doesn't have a fishy, then I would probably like it. I like white fish, like it doesn't taste like fish.
Yeah, I like non-fishy fish.
Yeah, like fish sticks.
Yeah, fish sticks. It's the fourth fact.
It's the fourth fact.
Lola.
1, 2, 3, Lola.
All right. Next question. Margaret Thatcher was born in a flat above her father's grocery store. Fishy, fishy.
I don't know. I've caught trout right out of the lake and cleaned it and thrown it right on the fire, and it's still pretty fishy for my taste.
It's the eighth fact. Against the army?
Uh-huh. That's what I got. It's not as bad as some, Charles. It's when it's really, really fresh, it's not as bad, but it's still it's fish. You still know it's fish.
I was eating like salmon for a while, but I got sick of it.
I like smoked salmon. I do like smoked salmon. But
And then freshwater and saltwater salmon taste different.
well, salmon goes in both, right? They're a spawning fish.
Morning, red light. I thought you weren't supposed to eat carp.
Carp?
Aren't carp like the bottom dwellers sucker fish or something? I don't know.
I don't know. People do catch them.
Or maybe it was the gars or whatever. My grandpa's like, don't eat those.
I like sturgeon very much, especially smoked sturgeon. Sturgeon are ugly fish. They are very much prehistoric creatures. They are crazy looking.
Yeah, I don't want to eat a historical creature. Or prehistoric. Yeah, I always get paranoid of eating fish that has like the bone in it because, like, what if that little bone you swallow it and then it like tears your esophagus or something?
Oh, or it goes lower and tears it open.
Because my aunt had to go in and have surgery one time because like a chicken bone fragment. She swallowed a chicken bone fragment and it like.
Oh, yikes. Carp are the goats of the water. They'll eat everything. Oh, great. Mrs. Paul's fish. Yeah, fish sticks.
Fish sticks. Eat them up, yum.
The bone in fish has amazing nude. Okay, yummy. No thanks. Don't care.
Yeah, you don't want a bone in your throat.
Does you no good to eat something that's super nutritious if it can kill you.
Right. Morning, Ringmaster Ray.
Morning, Ray.
All right, next question.
Next question. Did you guys, I got my Yodelin pickle. Did you know that? I got a Yodelin pickle. Anyway,
Yeah.
next question.
You showed us yesterday.
Oh, I did. Oh,
Eric,
that's right. That's right.
Eric was like taking screenshots of it and
Oh,
stuff.
that's right. Made me turn it 45 degrees.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
And
right.
then Mike thought it was real. So he pulled
I
out his jar of pickles.
I know he did. That was hysterical. My granddaughter thought it was real too. She almost took a bite out of it or tried to. It would have broken one of her teeth. That was funny. Mike, oh yeah, pickles. Look,
Hey, look, I got this giant jar of pickles here.
that's a good looking pickle. He says that's a good looking pickle. Oh my goodness.
All right. In the 1870s, the Vanderbilt Holiday Home at Newport had 4 kinds of running water: hot, cold, salt, and fresh. All right.
Okay, well, if what were the hot and cold if they weren't fresh?
Well,
Wait
in
a minute.
the 1870s, a lot of people probably didn't have hot running water.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
People used to just like boil their tubs and then jump in or something. It's the 4th fact.
1, 2, 3, Victoria.
Victoria. Oh, that's when hot water heater was invented, 1870.
Wow.
So only rich people had them. Morning, Orda. All right. This is in 2002. Like, my questions are from 2002. It says every U.S. president has been born on the North American continent in 2002. Well, my questions were factual or craptual in 2002.
Factual or craptual?
Yep, I made up my own word, man. It's factual or craptual. It's the 9th fact.
Charles.
Charles.
Craptual or factual?
Yep. Factual and craptual. Yeah, Eric spelled it.
Obama allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly.
All right. Next question. Smooth, second cut, and bastard are all terms associated with hand file grenades. Hand file grenades. I'll catch a grenade for ya.
Say it once again. Smooth.
Smooth, comma, second cut, and bastard.
That bastard threw a grenade at me.
Yeah, all terms associated with hand file grenades. Morning, Compton. Catch a grenade for you. It's the 4th fact.
Joe McMahon bun. Oh, we can't call him that anymore. Oh, well, I think we still can if he hasn't shaved yet.
Yeah, there's no proof that he's not McMahon bun yet. Still, I almost wrote McMahon bun too.
McNome.
It's the bastard file.
I love you too, Compton.
All right. Next question. Winston Churchill had a size of cigar named after him.
A size?
I guess.
Okay.
It's Winston Churchill sized. I don't know. Was Winston Churchill like tall or something?
I don't know.
Or was he short?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Mankini. That's not a question or an answer, Ray. It's the fifth fact.
2, 3, 4, 5. Mike Schliess.
Mike. And nobody's got 2 yet.
I don't have 1 yet.
Short and fat, big and round, stubby and fat. Oh, so he was a plump man. He was a plump man. All right. Hopefully I pronounced this right. It's Gel. I mean Gel is the beginning. Geliophobia.
Huh?
Geliophobia.
Okay.
Says geliophobia is the fear of laughter. Geliophobia. I should look up all kinds of weird phobias and then make people say what they are.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many weird phobias. Geliophobia. I wonder where they come up with like the names for the phobias, like derived from.
Has to be like a root name, you know, like the.
Yeah, like derived from something.
Mm-hmm. It's probably like Latin.
Yeah. It's the
Greek.
third
Is it Greek?
fact. Charles.
1, 2, 3. Charles. From the Latin name. Yeah.
Good morning, Dan Root.
Medical stuff or.
I'll see you too, man.
Origins.
From the Latin name. Man, I got some crazy pronunciation words here. All right, next question. Hyrocyclones are the severest of all cyclones. The hyrocyclones. Hyro. The hyro.
There's high row and low row and hero.
Yeah, hyro. Hyro.
And row, row, row your boat.
Well, this is a 0, so it's the first crap.
Venture.
Venture.
I'm getting a lot of these right today, and I'm not getting nice.
Ruh-roh.
Ruh-roh. Category 5. I think that's for her. That's for tornadoes and hurricanes. I don't know if it's for cyclones too. Do they have numerical categories? I don't know, man. What is a cyclone?
Yeah, what is a cyclone exactly? Is it like a tornado on the water or something?
I used to say, God, this room looks like a cyclone went through it. cyclone is a tornado. Okay.
All right, next question. Macrophobia is the fear of long waits. Macrophobia. It's the fear of long waits. Same as a hurricane.
Okay, is it the same as a tornado or the same as a hurricane? Because it can't be both.
Is it? That's what I was wondering. Is it like a tornado on the water?
I don't know. Sterling says it's the same as a tornado. Eric says it's a hurricane. I'm gonna look this up.
Rocking like a hurricane.
A cyclone.
It's the 9th fact.
A system of winds rotating inward to an area of low atmospheric pressure with that doesn't tell me shit. Speak English. It's a large mass of air that rotates around a strong center of a clock.
It's AKA Paulus Bubble.
It's the opposite of an anticyclone. Okay, thank you, Captain Obvious.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
Taking off.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to.
Mwah.
Love you.
Love you too.
Hurricanes, cyclones, typhoons.
It's a morphed. It's something morphed, man.
Well, maybe it's my bubble, not Paulus.
Yeah.
It's morphed.
So it was the 9th fact. I think it was Compton.
I didn't even answer that one.
1, 2.
The fact.
Compton.
Yeah.
Y'all agree it was Compton?
6, 7, 8. Yep. It is a tornado. Okay, I'm going to say, is a cyclone a tornado? Is a cyclone, because Google is so reliable.
Yeah.
Is a cyclone a tornado?
The green screen's still on. I can tell.
Oh, well,
Because
it
I
doesn't
was
matter.
told.
Yeah, because you're sitting in my coffee cup. Look,
A tornado is different. Okay, a cyclone,
you're in my coffee cup.
they're called
Hi, buddy.
typhoons. A tornado is totally different. A cyclone is a large-scale swirling horizontal wind that forms over warm oceans and moves across the land. A tornado is a violent column of whirling air that forms from a shit. I don't know. They're different storms. It says they're different.
Yeah. I think one's like starts over water or something, caused on the water. Smoke on the water.
Kane says, listen to me. I live where we have them. Okay, I'll listen to you,
A
Kane.
typhoon.
A hurricane and cyclone are the same thing.
My vacuum is a cyclone.
It's not a tornado.
One's northern, one's southern hemispheres. The
Okay.
world may never know. The person that named it was confused. One goes right, one goes left. All right, next question. Lime putty is most often used by pastry chefs. Lime putty.
Lime or line?
Lime, Lime.
Lime. Okay.
Like the lime in the coconut.
You put the lime in the coconut.
Lime putty. It's the 5th crap.
Ready for J Tizzo.
Tizzo.
Oh, Eric, you didn't have to stop it. That's TMI, Eric. For most people, I wanted to know that.
Good morning, Wendy. Eric's a bad boy.
I know. That's why we're friends.
All right. More people jump from the Golden Gate Bridge than any other.
Did you ever see that documentary they did on that?
No.
It's really sad. There's a documentary that they did on people that jumped from the Golden Gate.
On the Golden Gate.
Mm-hmm.
Do, 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 do.
The water's cold. There's sharks. All kinds of problems in that jumping off. But you usually don't have to worry about how cold the water is because you ain't gonna feel a thing.
Yeah, once you hit it from so far up.
Yeah, it's like running into a brick.
Man, I think it's rigged.
Unless you break that surface tension with something before you hit that water.
Good morning, Jack.
It's like hitting a brick wall.
You got one, Paula.
I did?
Yes, the third fact.
1, 2. Oh my gosh! Yay, yay me. You'll hit the well, so do you really feel it if you can't remember feeling it, Sterling? You know, like is there pain before you die if you don't remember feeling that pain because you're dead?
He said for a second you'll feel it for like a millisecond or a second.
But you know what I'm saying though? Like you die, so do you really feel it? Because you can't remember feeling it because you're dead. Ponder that. Ponder that.
All right. Next question. Before he became president, Calvin Coolidge was governor of New Jersey. New Jersey.
Yeah, because you know, if you've ever like seriously injured yourself at all, you know that you don't feel it right away. Like there's this, your body, it's a protective mechanism that your body has, that you have this shock mechanism.
Yeah. Otherwise, your brain might explode.
Mm-hmm.
It's the third crap. He was governor of Massachusetts.
Massachusetts.
Choo-chits. Third crap.
Tizzo.
Tizzo. All right, next question. An Oort, it's O-O-R-T, an Oort cloud forms prior to a summer storm in equatorial Africa.
Equatorial.
Yeah, equatorial Africa. An Oort,
An
O-O-R-T.
Oort.
Yeah, I don't know, O-O-R-T, or O-O-R-T, Oort.
That's just you know, there's so much information in that right there. It's got to be a fact. I don't know.
Oort.
Don't know. I'm just trying to figure out how to use the word "ort" in a sentence.
It's the 10th crap. It says it forms around the sun. I don't think we got that many craps.
6, 7. We have 7 craps. Oh, I didn't count Steve Lapointe.
Yeah, I didn't count him either. It's misspelled, man.
Rap.
All right, it's the 6th crap. I'm
Are
a
we
Nazi.
counting that or not?
Nope, it has to be spelled
Okay.
right.
3, 4,
1, 2, 3, 4.
6. Oh, he spelled it right the second time. Are we taking that? Because that's
Yeah,
2
because the
answers.
first one doesn't count.
So they can answer twice.
If he answered twice because he spelt it wrong. All right, we'll just give it to Bill Gibson.
I don't know however you want to do it.
Sorry, Steve.
All right, Eric. Have a good one. Put a hat on so you don't flush the wrong pile down. How great thou art. How
So you can go with the first one if it's not too low. Yeah, C and B are right next to each other. But I'm a Nazi when it comes to the spelling.
Yeah, this is not the Ida She Shop.
You know, it's different if it's like a word that most people kind of don't know how to spell, you know. Then it might be spelled wrong because it's like some weird word.
Ida's like Mississippi, Massachusetts, whatever. I'll take it.
Yeah. It stands for either or.
They both start with an M. Good enough. Okay, I don't know. Whatever, Ida. It's your show, man. Do
I'm a
it.
stickler, man.
Oh my goodness, I love her. She keeps us on our toes.
Yeah.
I see you. Good morning, teacher.
Morning, teacher. Happy day after your birthday.
Very Marianne birthday to you. To you. A very Marianne birthday to you.
People just ignore people during the trivia part. All right. If you cut a worm in half and place both parts in warm soil, you will have 2 worms within a month's time. You cut a worm in half, place both parts in warm soil, you will have 2 worms within a month's time. It's the 4th crap. It says only the head side will survive.
Mike Schleichslice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, Mike.
How do you know what the head side is? I guess, well, you can see where they poop out of.
Yeah.
That black dirt.
The pooper side will die.
The pooper side will die.
The other side will grow back its tail.
Very interesting.
He's a grower, not a shower.
So when I break a worm in half from now on, when I go fishing, I'll just use the butt side.
Yeah, and then you can just like create more worms, man.
Yeah.
So find out where the poop's coming from and use that for the fishing part.
For the fishing.
It's that side hanging to the left.
God.
To the left.
You're a little penis obsessed this morning, Eric. What's up with that?
It's because he saw your pickle, man.
You need to see my pickle.
He's got pickle envy.
He's got pickle envy.
Pickle envy.
never seen bait. I have seen bait in a vending machine, Lola. It's crazy. I have.
Give the fish some tail. That's what Charles said.
Oh my gosh, there's a place by Coos Bay where we go crabbing that you can buy bait, and they have a vending machine. They have a bait vending machine. This is the weirdest thing.
Morning, Mark, the quahog stecker.
Quahog. He's
wonder
a
if he-
clam.
I wonder if he could go to jail for stealing the bait,
I don't know.
and then it'd be called like jail bait.
Jail bait. The great bait heist.
Yep. Or you become a master bait
Master
heister.
bait.
Master bait heister.
I like crabs. I do, teacher.
They're
Like
yummy.
I do like crab. I wish I had crabs.
The cooking kind.
Yeah, the cooking and eating kind, not the itchy kind.
All right. Next question. Maybe not. I don't know if I can pronounce these words. It says Baboti at Baboti at jar and Koi sister are common South African food dishes. Baboti at jar is like spelled at jar, at jar, and Koa sister. Baboti at jar and Koa sister are South African.
Can't pronounce it. Don't know. Maybe you can eat it. I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe you sleep with it. I don't know.
Might be able to eat it.
It's a toss up.
It's the fifth fact. You can eat it.
Mike Schleich.
Yep. Wiener, wiener, wiener.
Wiener, wiener, chicken dinner.
Email the coin crew and I will send you a crappy prize. Yeah. If it doesn't pass the nose, it doesn't go in my mouth. Email coincrew20@gmail.com with your address and I will send you a crappy prize. You snooze, you lose, Eunice. Yeah, a lot of people don't get up until the crap is over. This is about the time Paula would normally be getting up here.
Yep, that's true.
We love you, teacher. Some get up at the crap of dawn. The butt crack of dawn. That's what I call it.
Yeah, I did this morning. Did I see your previous post? You mean comment?
Like here or like something you put on your YouTube channel?
We have a fishing tournament in Corpus where is a female tourney and the males bait the fish. They are the masturbators.
Oh, the masturbators.
Ay, ay, ay.
Been up since 5, Steve. I got up about an hour before I started this. I took my shower last night because I knew I wouldn't have time today. There's a tour. A tour of our shop.
A 3-hour tour.
My coffee cup.
That's so funny.
There's me on a squirrel body. There's all our little water bottle type things. Coffee
Your
cup.
dino pour.
Yep. There's Rex. My no soup can.
Italian.
Oh man, I haven't eaten any of my cookies. Morning, Victoria. Starting to print. I'm a late sleeper. Well, our shop opens at 10, and I normally get up at like 7. And it's like 9 o'clock right now here, like almost 9.
It's not even 6 o'clock here. It's still dark outside, and it's raining. If you can't hear it.
Yeah, I normally don't wake up until like it's daylight. The daylight wakes me up.
In case you guys missed it earlier, that 1943 steel cent brockage that we featured months ago on our show sold last night for $31,200. $31,200. Can you
Yeah, that's
imagine?
insane. Well, that person's lucky too, though, that it did sell for that high, because he would have been pretty upset if he would have like turned down the 16,000 and only got like 5 or 6,000.
Yeah, and come to find out, on top of the everything else, they also had to pay Stacks and Bowers $900 for something. I don't know. She said they had to pay him some $900 for something to list it, and I don't know,
Oh, they had to pay like a.
to advertise it and list it, and
Oh yeah, they made a lot of money off of that too, because they do a buyer's fee, a seller's fee. Morning, Jack.
But they still did much better than 16K.
Oh yeah, they still got over that. Quahog said, wasn't there like a 17% fee?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I think somebody looked that up the other day when you were.
And the thing is, it was John Sullivan who offered him the original 16K, and he was not buying that for himself. He had a buyer that told him they would pay this much for it. So John Sullivan was going to buy it for 16,000. I'm sure it probably was an offer of like 20K from the buyer. So John Sullivan was going to pay 16K and then turn around and sell it to the other buyer for 20K and make a 4K profit. So I'm sure that's how that went.
Frostbite said he sent you a photo of a shirt.
Of the shirt. Hang on, let me grab my phone. It is it's a very interesting coin. It's a very special coin. I hope whoever bought it will just love the crap out of it, because it is a special coin. That's just not something you see every day, and on a 1-year type coin like that, yeah, pretty special. I feel very honored to have been a part of that. Like, very honored. Oh my God.
Captain Jack's Masturbator.
Captain Jack's Masturbator. That's funny.
I don't know if I'd want to wear that shirt.
It says, let the professional staff at Jack's get you lubed up and masturbated today.
Corpus Christi, Texas.
It's all done by hand, because you just can't beat a dead squid. That's funny. You'll never understand it, Mama T. Well, the beautiful Stella that sold last night sold for almost $1 million. There were a lot of coins last night that had huge selling prices. Like, it was crazy.
Well, I mean, if you have the money to just spend 32,000 on some random thing that you want, then I guess you would do it.
Well,
I'd rather
yeah,
have like a car or something with that money. It's want versus need. If you're rich, it doesn't matter what want and need is because you just buy what you want.
yeah, that's why I teach, because I can't afford the coins that I would really like to have. I have a champagne taste on a beer budget,
Right.
so I just teach. And sometimes I get people like her that submit coins to us that we get to see and research and be a part of an amazing thing. We've had some pretty amazing discoveries on our show. It's been incredible. Been incredible.
Yeah, and like if you didn't have that, you might have never even like really known about it. So
Yeah.
I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna go pee.
1893. Yes, I picked up a nice mark. Thanks, Andy. Yeah, we've had a couple 69 studios. We actually had one that we never got to feature on the show because she wanted to remain anonymous. She found two in an original bank wrapped roll, and I think one got a MS-66, one got a MS-64, something like that. Could have been 65 and 63. I think it was 66 and 64 though. And she kept one and sold one, but that was pretty amazing.
Got my
Shay
banana
actually got
bread.
to meet with her because she lived by him. Out of my mind.
I got my banana shirt on today.
That's awesome. I love that.
I'm banana.
Banana, banana. Well, the funny thing about that steel scent is that the husband actually put a scratch in it. If you look at it on the Brockage side, you'll notice a little scratch. And because he thought it was fake. She thought it was fake too. They had a few naysayers.
Yeah,
'Cause
just
it
think
was just
if they would have like just tossed it or like rolled it up and sent it to the bank.
Yeah, they bought it in a collection. So the person, and I think on the flip it said like Ghost Lincoln or something like that. The person who owned it originally didn't even know what it was.
The ghost of Lincoln's past.
Yeah, I think they had it as like a struck through grease or something that was like not even close to what it was. Is that your nickel? No, it's not my nickel on the pick. It's just a pretty nickel. I can't
It's a
tell if
wooden
it's
nickel.
I can't tell if it is. I can't tell if it's improper alloy mix or if it's just toned. I can't tell, but it's pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yay or nay? I need to go grab some more coffee. Oh.
Yay or nay? Yay or nay on what? Well, yeah, like, and especially if you have like something rare, some kind of rare thing, like you can't research it because you can't find nothing on it. So you're like, well, it's not in here. And that's the thing too. If you don't know what the proper lingo is, you can't look stuff up. Because like you got to know what kind of lingo you need to type in. That's why I send pictures to Paula, because I need to know the lingo. I need to know what it is so I can find it.
That's half the battle.
Yeah, because
knowing
if
what
you
things are
don't know,
called.
yeah, if you don't know what it's called, it's kind of hard
You
to
can't
research
research
it.
it. Yeah. Yeah, that's half the battle. Knowing
People
what
need
things are called and
to come
identifying.
up with like a coin lingo book so we can like know what it's called.
Well, so there is. I mean, we have a huge list of like acronyms and different things. But the thing is just because you know the name of something doesn't mean you know what it looks like, right? And Ahrefs has like a huge catalog of different types of errors, but they don't always have pictures with it. So if you don't
yeah,
know
we need
what,
a picture.
you know.
We need a picture book with the lingo.
Yeah.
Coin lingo for dummies, and it has pictures on it.
Right.
Like all those other books they came out with. I would buy it.
There's a few. I mean, like Alan Herbert has a great book on minting errors. Joe Cronin's got a great book on Alan Herbert and probably Arnold Margulies are the best two for that. As far as like Joe Cronin's book is amazing. It's just not all encompassing like Herbert and Margulies' book, but it is amazing. It has pretty much anything. Joe Cronin's and his pictures are fantastic too, and it has pretty much anything like that you would come across.
Yeah, like when I'm looking for VAMs, the wording and stuff, I'm like, I don't know what this wording means. So, like, how do I know what VAM I'm supposed to be looking for?
Yeah, those are. I hate trying to attribute VAMs. I really do. VAM World is kind of our only resource, and it's just lacking. You know what I mean? There's just
you might see something that's off, but then you don't know what term they're calling it. So you end up having to look through like 25 different VAMs, and then they don't all have pictures either. So you still don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah, it's a lot of these places need to really like dumb things down. And I don't mean that to sound bad, because I need things dumbed down a lot of times. They have to understand who their audience is. You know,
a good one, teacher.
Like 90% of the people that use their resource are beginners to novices.
Yeah.
And mostly beginners, I'm going to say. People who just need to look one coin up. Oh, are they all construction workers, Victoria? Have they determined that they were all the construction workers that were working on the bridge? Did they find one of them? They said the tugs released them and they lost power a minute later. Wow.
Oh, so Steve tried to do a post and the person got flagged and he got timed out.
God. For what? A post about what? I'm lost. Oh, what? Trade price tag will be far greater and at a minimum of 2 years straight. I'm lost.
No, I think Steve like posted a link about whatever.
Oh, about the bridge. I know. Yeah, there's several people that are talking about that. I mean, it's always best to wait to because the truth never comes out. The whole story never comes out for a while. And a lot of people jump on it because they want to be first. And I've always said it's better to be right than be first.
Right.
I did see the video where they talked about the lights going out a couple times on the boat. Posted his opinion and was timed out on YouTube. Were you timed out by YouTube, or were you timed out by somebody who didn't like your opinion? Because if you were timed out by somebody that didn't like your opinion, like, I just wouldn't go back to that channel anymore. Because that's bullcrap.
Yeah, it says YouTube flagged
And
the
YouTube
comment.
deleted all the comments. I don't know. I mean, I kind of understand, like, they don't want, because there's people missing, right? And so there's families out there, and maybe they just don't, maybe they're trying to protect the families of the people that are missing. So they don't want people, like, spreading rumors, and you know what I mean, when nothing's been proven yet. There's still an investigation going on. So, and if there's ever, you have to think too, if there's ever like criminal charges brought against people, stuff like this can taint a possible jury pool. I don't know. I just always think it's better just to wait and not even listen to like what, like, people assuming things or theories or whatever, because they don't even have like all the missing people recovered yet. And it's just a sad situation. It's just so sad. It's really sad.
Yeah, they try to like copyright claim us for saying the word Pandora too many times.
I know you said that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. I was like, what the heck?
Well, and it's not going to get any better, you guys. Now that a lot of people are getting into using all this AI stuff, it is not going to get any better. So I'll tell you guys a story that happened yesterday. We came across, so we get a lot of people in the Facebook groups that'll be like they'll show us a damaged coin and we'll be like, no, that's damaged. And a lot of times they'll say, well, I'm just going to send it off to be graded. And we're like, whatever, fine, dude. And they never do. And they never show back up. Or if they do, they don't show back up because they found out we were right, right? Well, this person had a coin, a shield cent, it was a Vice coin. And if you guys, I'm sure you guys have heard us talk about that, where they squeeze coins, squeeze 2 coins together or 3 coins together, they sandwich them, and they try to make it look like some kind of error. Well,
Yeah,
this
like
was a shield cent.
printed on the other or something.
Yes, exactly. This was a shield cent with the memorial squeezed into the front of it, the memorial building squeezed in the front of it. Well, this person was told it was a Vice coin. They sent this coin to PCGS. They got the coin back from PCGS. It was straight graded an MS63. Straight graded an MS63. I can show you guys the coin. So, I mean, it's like complete, like, you can't be serious, PCGS. You cannot be serious. They didn't give the person an error designation, but they straight graded this coin. And it is so blatantly obvious damage. Like,
yeah, that's crazy that they wouldn't like mark it as damage or something.
Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. So now not only does this person have a straight graded damaged coin, but they will never listen to any of us ever again who give them any advice. And it's just crazy. And they're going to actually send it back in to have it re-looked at to get the error designation. So I'm going to show you guys this coin.
What are they going to do if they change their mind and say, oh, sorry, the person that did this was wrong?
Yeah. So long story short, like I got the certification details. I got photos of before and after of this coin, and I wrote PCGS. Well, I got this AI response. Thank you for writing PCGS. Our customer service has nothing to do with the grading, blah, 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 right? So this is the coin. And first of all, even without the vice like job on the obverse, that's a damaged coin. And it is not a MS63. That is not a mint state 63 coin. The rim has just damage all around the rim. There's just damage. But this, you can't really see it in this picture. It's not great, but there's a memorial building squeezed into the front of this coin, and it's a shield cent. I'll show you the picture of before the person had it graded. Let me pull it up. It's just completely ridiculous, like just asinine that this coin was ever.
Yeah, the grader person. What were they like thinking?
Yeah, I mean, it's so these grading companies are using AI too, I'm sure, and they're in their replies to you. So it doesn't even do any good to like report something. So let me get in. You can see, I mean, the memorial building is squeezed into this coin. Like, how did they miss this? Look at all the damage around the rim. I mean, that is not a mint state 63 coin. I can't tell if you guys are even looking at how you are.
I am.
But that's ridiculous. Like, that is really ridiculous.
Yeah. Even if it didn't have that thing on it, it shouldn't have made that grade.
Right. So, yeah, I did, Vitcher. It is. There's no photo. There's no photo for the cert number, but PCGS got pictures of it in the slab from me. They got the cert number. They got pictures of it before it was graded. Everything. So they had all that information. So how customer service can't, like, I don't understand what, I don't know, whatever. It is what it is. So I really do hope that this person sends it back in for the error, because they said, I didn't realize I had to pay extra for an error designation and blah, blah, blah. So I really hope that they do send it back in and they get spanked, because it's, like I said, the worst part for me is that that person will never, ever again take the advice of any of these people who know what they're talking about and told them it was a damaged coin. They never will. So, yeah. Oh, that would have never passed through CAC grading.
Right. Well, and like if the coin isn't worth a lot of times they don't take pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, I did, I did look it up on there, and like I said, there was no TrueView photos on PCGS, but it did come back in MS63 red brown, and there was no signs of tampering or anything on that, the pictures at least. So, yeah, I know, Eunice, it's crazy, but he was convinced it was a like weird error coin with a shield cent with a memorial cent clashed or whatever he thought it was. I don't know, but double struck with a memorial cent. I don't know, but
People grade all kinds of things.
they do, and a lot of times it's they pay for they have an expensive lesson taught to them, and that's what this should have been. This should have been an expensive lesson for this guy, because he posted that coin in multiple groups before he had it graded, was told by multiple people that the coin was a damaged coin, it was a vice job, blah, 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 and still sent it in. And typically, like I said, when that happens, they don't get good results. And we don't usually hear back from them because they get embarrassed. They don't want to eat crow. Well, this guy we heard back from because he got a straight graded coin and was, see, I told you so, you know. But when it's that blatant, and I have no problem being wrong, but when it's that blatantly obvious that it's just a damaged coin and they get a straight grade, something's wrong there. Something is wrong with the grading companies.
Morning, Frank.
It was bring your kid to work day. They were letting the kids grade the coins, I guess. Did he not post in
Right.
Coin Help You or he said that he posted it in the Koneka forum, and they told him that it was an error. That I have a very hard time believing. I didn't go look, but he said that Koneka in the forum told him that it was an error and that he should send it off to be graded. Now, it's possible that it was just some knuckleheads in the forum that told him that, and that there weren't any like people watching that post. Because you get that too in the connect, just like the Facebook groups. You get people, knuckleheads in the Facebook groups, who will say, "Oh, don't listen to them. That's $1 million error." But yeah, exactly. That's what I think. Dropping the mic, but
There's always that one person, man,
there
that
is, and he
that
got
feeds the
straight graded.
delusion.
Yep.
The delusion feeders.
So he is going to now turn around and either send that back and for error examination or whatever, or he's going to turn around and sell it, and he has a case because he's going to say, look, they missed the error on the coin, but it's a real error because they straight graded the coin.
Yeah, because otherwise they would have called it like some
Yep,
kind of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Morning, Acides.
So he has a case for that. Good on you, dropping the mic. Everybody should be at least an ANA member if you collect coins at all.
Yeah. He's a lifetime ANA member. He has
Yep.
some little plaque or something. And we get the
They had a really good deal running
monthly
a couple
magazines.
months ago or so for a lifetime membership. They had a really good deal going.
What is Kaneka?
It is. So if you like errors and varieties, Koneka is the group for you.
Is it like on Facebook or something?
Koneka?
Yeah, I don't know.
No, it's a huge, so it's been around for a long time. It used to be 2 separate groups.
Is it like
It
a
was Cone and
forum or something? A forum?
it stands for Combined Organization of Numismatic Error Collectors of America. It's like the ANA, but it's for error and variety collectors. That's where people send new discoveries and
To get validated?
Yes. It's been around for a long time, since like 73 or something, but it used to be 2 separate groups. I think it was formed in the early 80s that they came together, the 2 groups. But it was Cone and NECA that were 2 separate groups. So, and one of them I think was formed by Lonesome John Divine.
Lonesome John?
Yeah. He was like the first error dealer. That's why they called him Lonesome. That's where he got the name Lonesome, because he was like the only like error dealer, or allegedly full-time error coin dealer. Oh, for sure, Eunice. They've got a great one right now for YNs. I think they have like a $7 membership or something going on for YNs. I think it's still going.
Brockage or not?
You get some real, I know, some real Lulus for sure, Frank. Steve Mills told me the other day that I had the patience of a saint. I said, are you talking about the same person? Because I don't see that in myself. I have no patience. I typically will, I'll play, every once in a while I'll play with somebody, but I've lost patience with people. Like I would argue for days with someone just to try to convince them, try to get them to learn. I would just like, oh, you're not getting it. And now I just remove them from the group. Like, okay, you want to argue? Bye. Go do it in a different group. I'm not doing it here.
Right.
Yeah, Kaneka is a great organization. Some chime.
Yeah, I just like Googled it. It says Brockage or not, sandwich coins. Oh no, it
Oh,
ain't.
the write-up on it?
I don't know. I just like went to the home page.
Oh, you looked up what? Vicecoin?
No, I just looked up the Koneka, and so like
Oh,
I'm on the main
Kaneka.
page,
Yeah.
and then I scroll down, looking at different stuff, and then at the bottom it says Brockage or not, sandwich coins, and then it says, oh no, it ain't.
Oh, that's about Vicecoins, yeah. Which is what that coin I showed you was. There's several different terms for it. Squeeze job, sandwich, garage job, vice job.
I got a
Vice
coin
job
sandwich,
yeah.
coin sandwich.
Sometimes they'll just squeeze coins together. Sometimes they use glue. They'll glue coins together and then they pull them apart and you've got the imprint of another coin and it's see-through. So that's another big one that we see a lot. The assassin. But I did find a 55 DDO that I even think looks right, and everyone else said was fake. It's a real coin that someone tried to modify. So by modify, what do you mean? Did they use a false dies? Did they use false dies on it? So there are some very, very convincing counterfeit 55 double dies. Very convincing counterfeit ones. To be considered counterfeit, the entire thing has to be fake, right? Nothing about it. It's not an altered coin. The entire thing is fake. But there's some very convincing counterfeits out there, Compton. So it's a lot harder to alter a coin than it is to just make a completely fake one. Posted on eBay, I even stated was found a coin roll possibly fake, but someone still bought it for over $200. Well, that's wrong to sell that, first of all. You probably should have verified whether it was fake or not. And then I have pretty strong feelings about that. So now somebody owns a coin that's a fake that they paid $200 for.
Charles said we should do a distinction, altered
Data
versus
was
fake.
possibly fake. I would not have sold that coin. I definitely would not have sold that coin. But
there's a token.
Yeah, no, I get it. You didn't know any better. I get it. It's unfortunate for that person that paid $200 for it. That's all. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, he says he knows better now.
Yeah, I know. It's just
well, I mean, some people would be like, "Well, let's try to sell it on eBay," So
yeah, there's a lot of bad things that get sold on eBay, and
but yeah, sometimes people will be like, "Oh well."
It's like Parviz. Parviz during our live stream Monday. Parviz was we had Blaine Newport on there, who's like an expert in like original bank wrap rolls. He knows all of the wrapper types and things like that were used. Well, Parvez said that he had bought an original bank wrapped roll of 1910 Lincoln cents. Well, in 1910, there wasn't even the rolling machine hadn't even been invented.
So they don't have.
No,
So it's
there
not
aren't.
possible.
It's not possible.
It's not possible.
And he paid a lot of money for that, thinking it was an original bank wrapped roll of 1910 Lincoln cents.
Yeah.
And it's just not possible.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on eBay that'll put like an Indian head cent in those on the end and say, "Oh, this is bank wrapped." But people have those machines that can crimp the ends of the wrappers.
Yeah. So Eunice, there's a lot of examples online if you just Google Vice Job coin. And I think we do have an example on our website. We've been slacking on that. Shay's had a lot of things going on with his family, so we have to update a lot on our website. But yeah, Joe, so that's true. A Vice Job will show everything in reverse, like a mirrored image of it. But a Brockage does that too. So that's what they try to fake with the Vice Job, is like that steel cent. That steel cent, everything was backwards and incused on that coin. Yep. But most of the time when you find something on a coin that is backwards and incused, it's a Vice Job.
Oh man, not this guy.
Oh no.
Oh, every time I try to add him, he tries to add himself and removes himself. All right, knock it off. Quit pushing buttons.
Hi.
Good morning.
I got to the shop after getting breakfast. So what's going on?
What's going on with you?
Look, I got the shop right here.
You what?
What are you looking at?
What's who looking at? Me?
That looks weird, Angel.
It does.
And the fake background actually looks better than the real background.
It does.
Doesn't it?
Through a
It
coffee
does.
cup.
Doesn't look like the fake background looks way nicer than the real background. It's more
That's a
crisp.
good
That
picture,
reminds me
yeah.
of Romper Room, Miss Mary Ann looking through her
Frank's like, I gotta go.
magic mirror.
Yeah, the color's nicer on the fake one.
And I see Keith and
So good morning, everybody. Good morning. How are we? So what's going on? Who won? Who won the game?
Mike.
Slice.
Mike Slice?
Yep.
Cool.
Tizzo won yesterday, but he said he didn't want my crappy prize.
Oh, that's wrong. Crap prize. Oh.
He just wanted to be a wiener.
So how's everybody doing? Paula?
Good.
So what do we got? 2 months now before the YouTube show?
Yep. Little over 2 months, about 2.5 months. Yep.
A little bit over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun.
I gotta fix my Nightbot.
It's definitely gonna be fun.
Morning, AZ.
Yeah, I gotta get these flights straightened out.
You still haven't got your flight straightened out?
No, they just told me to keep calling back. I think I'm gonna call them and see if I can just change the days.
I wonder if that's anything like those cruise trips that all those people paid all that money for, and then the cruise trip got canceled, and then they didn't get your money.
Well, they didn't cancel my flights. They just changed them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
they say that now.
And well, they did the same thing last year, but I caught it in time, and I was able to fix it. But
Have a
which
good
is
day,
really
Angie.
stupid. It's a good thing I caught it because it was in my spam folder, and they
Yeah.
had it was like 2 months after they changed it on me. Had I not looked in my spam folder, I would have shown up at the airport and not had a flight.
Yeah, they changed mine and got me there an hour earlier somehow.
I know, and mine going there, like it wouldn't be so bad if she didn't have to go pick up Angel and then like 5 hours later have to pick me up at a different time. But going home, I have a 5 hour layover in Dallas, and I'm not okay with that. I didn't
Maybe
pay
you
to
girls
have
should, if you were getting
5 hour
in there
layover.
closer, you could have just rented a car and drove.
No, I can do that, but I didn't pay for, I mean, so the way you book your flights now is like you pay for each individual leg of your flight.
Mm-hmm.
So I paid for my flight from Sacramento to Dallas, then I paid a separate fee for my flight from Dallas to Tyler.
Mm-hmm.
And I picked the flights I wanted, and it was a little bit more expensive. Like I could have had a lot cheaper flight if I wanted a long layover, but I didn't want a long layover.
Well, that's
Right.
what I'm saying. You guys could have just stopped in Dallas and just rented a car because Ida doesn't like to drive to Dallas, and you girls could have
I know.
met in Dallas at the same time, rented a car, and drove to Tyler.
So, yeah,
Well, we were
should-
supposed to be in Dallas at the same time.
Yeah, but now we're not in Dallas at the same time anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used
Originally we
Priceline.
were.
I
All I
bought
got
my
to say,
through
all I got to
Priceline.
say is it bites to be you.
It does, I know.
Who did you use for your flight?
Cheap tickets or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I just went on Priceline.
Yeah, I checked so Ida was on Priceline and I was on like cheap, I can tell you. I don't know.
Cheap
I
flight.
I was there when Angel was buying them. I told her
And
just go to
mine
somebody
was-
you know.
I got the cheaper. She was looking and I was looking at the same time. Yeah, cheap tickets. Cheap tickets is who I went through this time.
Sounds
last
like
year-
getting tickets.
Yeah, cheap tickets
There's
is
a
who I
reason
went
why
through.
they're called cheap tickets.
Well, and they're not cheap.
I bet they're not.
I used to use like Orbitz or Expedia. I decided
No,
to use
and it's not cheap seats either because I went and picked my own seats too. I actually upgraded my seats.
You get
I
first
paid for it.
class?
No, I didn't get first class. Got business, but I did get first class last year on my way home.
It seems to me, I mean, maybe I'm just tightwad or something, but it seems to me if your flight is less than an hour, first class is a waste of money.
Well, mine's longer than an hour.
But then
Right.
again, someone that travels first class is going to say, Keith, you're full of it. It's always
But
worth
it's see, coming home. So a lot of times at the last minute, like the day before, they'll offer you an upgrade if they haven't like filled those seats, and they'll offer it for cheap. And so I think last year I got upgraded for like $36 or something. It was like really cheap, and I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna take that. But
Yeah, the flight were expensive. Like I just got a one-way
Yeah.
flight and it was like over $400.
EMR can't justify the cost to go. Don't want to go without Chase. Double all the expenses. Are you talking about first class, EMR? Are you
no,
just
he's talking about just going.
flight in
Period.
general?
It might be cheaper to drive.
It's always cheaper to drive to me. Even if it's not, it's still cheaper because, excuse me, you can't replace the experience of seeing the scenery at any
Oh my
cost.
goodness.
I enjoy that.
Keith just doesn't fly.
I enjoy the experience of seeing the scenery. And I don't fly.
And he doesn't fly.
I get cabin fever.
Last time I was on a plane was decades ago. It was 2001. Is that when we went to Vegas?
I think so.
That was the last time because when I went to Vegas in 2010, I drove.
Hmm.
Something about putting coins on an airplane, I'm just not happy with. I went to a show in 2010.
I don't mind it as long as I can keep them right with me, right in the overhead compartment.
I usually travel with too many coins put in an overhead compartment. So even going light this year down to Tulsa, we're still going to have too many to go in an overhead compartment.
Yeah.
Yep. That's the way it is. So what's going on here in this Craft and Fact season?
Not a ting.
EMR says cheaper to drive until you take into account extra days off work, 22 hours.
Yeah.
That's 2 days each and
And the hotel.
added hotel
Yeah.
cost. That is true. But I'm a straight through driver when I can be.
Oh, maybe just rent a RV.
Yeah, like SHTF did. They rented an RV.
Morning in the
Well,
sun.
there's also Big Flip was telling me about how you can like these RV rental companies will pay you to like drive their RV back to like somebody rents a RV one way and then they pay people to drive them back to their or original whatever.
We need a coin collecting commune. What exactly are you talking about, Hassan?
Commune.
Commune.
We have a community right here. A commune.
Waco or something?
Like Waco.
Like what?
Like Waco, where we all grow our own fruits and vegetables and work for coins.
We work for coins.
Hey, I could almost do that. I'd work for coins. Oh, I do work for coins.
I work for coins too.
It would have to be like a nudist colony though, because you couldn't trust anybody like what's in your pocket. Nothing, because I'm naked.
You probably meant
All of us
convoy.
like this colony coin.
Yeah, we thought about
Not
renting a party
always.
bus. and
Not
pick-
always. Listen, anyway, the male anatomy is like not the anyway.
Yeah, ask Angel. She's seen an old guy in a Speedo on Lake Michigan.
Yeah, you can't unsee
I'm
that.
just saying, have you seen some of these, what a lot no. Anyway.
Yeah, that'd be cool if we could rent a party bus though, and like start like all the way over here by like New York, and then pick up
Yeah.
people on the way all the way to Texas. Or
Ken
Yeah.
Peavy Ken Peavy, that was like one of his dreams was to have a coin bus. That was one of his dreams. He used to talk
It would
about
get
that all
heavy
the
after a
time.
while because people would be bringing coins with them too.
Yeah. A coin bus.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Coin bus, picking up coin guys to go to a show,
Yeah.
like 2 or 3 states or something.
Yeah.
That would definitely be cool. I could get into that. So everybody got quiet now.
Yeah, that would be cool though to have like a little party bus to party across the USA.
Kind of like they did back in the 60s, headed to Woodstock.
Okay, I have to drive over the tallest bridge in what state against an army? You'll be okay.
Did you guys
I
hear
hate
about?
Going over
Okay.
long bridges.
Did you guys hear about that bridge in Baltimore yesterday?
Yes, it's so sad. They were
Yeah.
talking about it earlier. Yeah.
The only time in human history that people were grateful there were construction workers, because that saved a lot of lives because they had a heads up. I was listening on the way in. I was listening to a tape where they were communicating back and forth because they recorded a lot of the
Be
construction.
careful talking about it. They're removing a lot of YouTube streams
Yeah.
for talking about it.
People are getting
Yeah.
flagged.
Just giving you a heads up.
Oh, okay. So anyway, thank God for construction this time. That's all I got to say.
Yeah. I didn't want to cut. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No. Best to do so. Best to do so. That's all we need to do is Miss Coin Crew's stream get taken down because of me.
Yeah. And I'm like a rebel against. If it was my own stream, I would have said something else. But but I'm not willing to take a chance on you guys. So
That would be cool, but how long of a ride from New York to Oklahoma?
I don't
Well,
know. Would it matter? Like that?
It'd probably be a couple days because they'd be stopping along other like.
Heck yeah, it'd be so much fun.
Yeah, it would be because you'd be stopping and you would get hotels with that many people because everybody wouldn't want to sleep on the bus the whole time, I wouldn't think.
Well, it would depend on how many people you have, right? And
Yeah.
and if you're stopping to see like YouTubers, I'm sure people would be like, "Come on in, stay the night, whatever."
Yeah, people would be stopping and stuff like that. Yeah.
It would be a lot of
Who
fun.
did you pick up?
Well, you'd like go to like a major city, and then people like that couldn't like afford to drive themselves or whatever could like get dropped off at like different
Yeah, just
stops.
pay you
Well,
some
let-
gas money and
Let's say we had a bus, you and I, Angel, and we started here in Michigan. We drove over to Oregon
mhm.
and then down to Tulsa. We couldn't pick up Paula.
You wouldn't have to,
Why?
because I would just hijack y'all.
No, I mean, but who would you pick up? Would you pick up anybody?
Well, you would have to pick me up. So
Of course
It's
we
just
would. I just wanted to throw
there.
that in there.
Well,
You know.
what you do is like see how many people are close to a certain area, and then you'd be like, all right, everybody has to meet here and get on the bus.
The
Yep.
fun would be going to each person's individual domicile.
mhm.
That would be the fun of it. We're at so and so's. You don't say the street they're on. You don't say this. You you did see the address on the house. Just take a picture of the house and say we're at so and so's house, and that's all
Yeah.
you do. You don't
You
give
take a
their
picture of their
address.
house with their address, and then everybody shows up, and then they're gone because they're on the bus.
That's right. But you don't show the street. You don't
They
say
break
what
into
the
your
street-
house and have a party while you're gone.
No, you wouldn't give the street they're on. You'd probably try to hide the number too. Just a picture of the house.
Yeah.
That way people won't know what number to look for. All they know it's in Washington, it's in LA, and there's 10 million houses or something. Which one looks like this?
Now you get one of those big RV buses and you only take a few people, but you go and visit everybody. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's
that's what
like
I'm
six people, 8 people in the RV bus.
Be like a
Everybody
rock and
pitches
roll
in,
band.
everybody pitches in for everything. But you just travel around and you go visit all the YouTubers and all the coin shows, and you take a month and you just go.
Be like a rock and roll band. Hey, and dropping the mic, say he's got room for the coin community bus.
Coin Crew. Coin Crew knows where I live.
I do. Actually, I don't.
We
That
could
one
couch
does.
surf. Yeah, Keith don't. I do. I
I
know.
don't
I know
either.
where everybody is.
She does.
Unless you have a PO box. But if I was like super stalkery, I would like hang out at a PO box area.
That would be better than Mr. Beast, man. Get
Yeah.
a whole bunch of coin people just going around visiting other coin people, and you get like you said, 8 or 10 of them on a bus.
Yeah.
They just go around to different coin community people visiting. That would be
Mhm.
cool.
Be a lot of fun.
It
Check
would
out
be.
different coin shops. Stop
Take 'em
at the
up the shop.
mints, the different mints,
Yeah.
different historical places like Arlington, Texas.
I let you in. Why Keith kicked you out?
Arlington, Texas.
Kicked you out.
Jeez. If you don't
I'm
want
trying to
me
let
just
him
say
in.
so. Jeez, she is mean this morning.
I know.
Keith
Yeah,
was the
right.
one kicking you out.
Yeah.
Paula's got a great idea, Mike.
What's
I
that?
know.
We get a big, like a Greyhound type bus or a big coach bus,
RV bus, an RV bus.
RV bus. Get like 8 to 10 people in the coin community driving around the country, just visiting people and recording and doing fun stuff.
Yeah.
No particular destination in
Who's
mind.
gonna pay for the fuel?
You are.
Oh, okay.
We're volunteering you.
Okay. You're gonna buy and sell coins on the way.
you guys are so nice. I mean,
You
really.
buy and sell coins on the
Marcy,
way.
you're talking my retirement plans.
No, whoever
I tried to get
rides
on at 8:30, but
is in-
somebody called me and I had to take that call. I finally got them off the phone.
It wasn't me.
I know.
No, you go, if you want us to include you in our road trip, here's our PayPal. PayPal us $100 and we'll come visit you on a road trip.
Well,
Hey,
what
that's
if
kinda
wait a minute, what if they're
crazy.
700 miles away?
Well, you don't visit them until you get everybody on the way.
No,
Yeah.
Oh,
you,
okay.
you got to
don't
get
do
people
that.
on the way.
Yeah, but what if they don't want to wait? They say, "Hey, I gave you my $100. Where you guys at?"
Well,
We don't charge people.
We'll be there
of course
within a
you
month.
charge people.
No,
Of course you do.
it's for fun.
Just for fun.
Yeah,
You got to
well,
pay. You go to Disneyland for free?
I do.
Disneyland.
I do. I got 2 free tickets before to go there when I was in Florida, Disney World. I think it was.
Somebody paid for them.
Hey, I don't care. I stayed at the Rosen. I came downstairs, and the manager talked to me a minute and said, "Hey, we doing a deal, and I didn't know it. And you are the 170th person staying here. We got 2 free tickets. Second set we gave out.
Have a good day, Eric.
Have a good day, Eric.
You know,
No,
better
I'm
than
not
I
talking
was,
about.
I
I'm just
gave
talking
them
about
away. I never even
donation.
went. I never even went. I
Donation.
gave them away.
I think you should just do it for fun. Just straight
Yeah.
up fun.
Want me to tell you?
Yep.
We
I
can
mean,
get a GoFundMe thing and
yeah, and let people donate if they
let
want to
people, let
donate.
people tell us where we need to stop.
Yep.
That seems more like a way of doing it if you want to charge for it.
Yeah, donations. Just donations.
Yeah, just donation, and then they
To
get
help out.
votes, and whoever gets the most votes
Yeah.
is where you go.
Different areas to stop. They vote
I
on
mean, it's not
different
the
areas.
actual person that's paying the money; it's everybody. It's kind of like people donating to a cause, and then somebody else benefits from the cause.
You'd be like, all right,
I don't
everybody
know.
that
I
lives
feel
in
like-
I'm
Michigan,
gonna
vote
tell you,
on a
Get
Michigan
that
stop.
bus going. I want my shop to be the first one.
Oh no, we can't stop in Oklahoma, Grove, Oklahoma,
Why is that?
because you're there.
Oh, okay.
It's because it's in Bumchuck to Egypt.
You mean
I had
bum?
fun last night on
mean
the chat.
bum?
It was really interesting.
Shake your bong bong, shake your bong bong.
Well, looks
Never
like I
heard
got a
of it.
customer coming up, folks. I'm going to have to head out.
All right, I'm gonna go
Let me
too.
take
You
you
guys
out of
have
here.
a good day, everybody.
Bye,
Okay,
guys.
everybody's leaving now. Well, that's how it works.
Oh, I'm not leaving because of you came
Love
on.
you, Paula.
I gotta go. Bye. Just a
All right,
second.
bye.
Well,
Okay,
did
it's
Did you
just
want
us.
to talk about something, Mike? If not, I'm kicking you to the curb.
Well, geez. Well, I guess not. I guess we'll try tomorrow. Are you gonna? Do I have to come to this channel tomorrow?
No,
or
no. It'll be at Ida's tomorrow.
Thank goodness, because I think the people on this channel are
Yeah.
very rude.
You don't like the way he's being treated here.
You know, you act like we're related or something the way you treat me.
I know Keith said I chose you. He said he didn't have a choice.
There you go. I believe him. But anyway, guys, that's okay. I haven't even started setting up yet. I got a customer coming this morning, so I guess I'm going to get off here and get set up. I will talk to everybody later.
All right. See you later, Mike.
Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have a blessed day.
All right, it's just me. I'm leaving. I'm finally eating my cookies. But thank you guys for hanging out and having fun, and I'll see you guys tomorrow at Ida's. Got my banana. It's bananas. BANANAS. Love you guys. Mwah. See you tomorrow over at Ida's.